Greetings, Javier. Let me just pop out this chat window. Cool. Yeah, I was going to go on last night, but I got in from work and sat down, and that was pretty much the end of my day. So here we are in a beautiful Thursday afternoon, and we're gonna create Primo Valiante. I got this one of the sounds already. Yeah, you know the vibes. See what we can do for the face. Yeah, I think you'll dig it. I mean, this is one of those that I'm not really doing too much different from my brother's last version. Because he had a certain look to him, so we gotta keep to that. The only thing that I'm debating at this point is whether or not to give him facial hair, because he does have a beard. I'll show that to you right quick. That's the 2K23 version, and yeah, he's got the beard, but the problem is I have a lot of people who have beards right now. So we might give him a shave so that he can show off that beautiful face of his. Excuse me. I forgot to fix his nose. No, that looks fine. See how it looks against everything else. if I'm gonna give him a shave, I'm kind of contemplating giving him a haircut too, because he has the long hair in my brother's last version. And with long hair and no beard, that would kind of make him look too young, I think. You don't want him to look too young. Like older, but not with the beard. So I think I'm gonna go with this kind of shoulder length cut here. It still very much fits into Primo's character type. He's like the Italian super athlete. And I like that. We're just gonna build out the rest of the attire and see how the hair fits with it. Put some hair on the man's chest, and that's it for the upper body. So the thing with Primo's attire is that it was always very simplistic. My brother had used Cesaro as the inspiration partially for Primo's character over time, and this is one of those instances where I'm not going to change a whole lot off of his last version.
Misbehave for me, act a slave for me, so depraved for me. Misbehave for me, I love it when you misbehave for me.
So what we're gonna do here is just match color for color. Thank you, Javier.
Let me feel your body, wrap me up in flex, not complex. I'm a simple woman, all I want is love. Cause I'm subtle, something sensual, unconventional. Intention is what feeds me, and you know that I.
Of course, YouTube is doing what YouTube does again. So unreliable. You mean not receiving enough video? Could have been just because I had a still up on screen, which makes absolutely no sense, but whatever. Third color is white. working on this guy here, Primo Valiante, who is one of my brother's creations. As part of my ongoing list of recreating a small amount of his cause and adding them to my XWA production. I think I might have to change the shade of yellow to match the logo. Let's see. Keep forgetting. Turn off the display. There we go. We gotta make that yellow more yellow. That works. Both, actually. I just use a combination of them because that saves the image memory. So instead of using 3 different images to create that one logo, you could just use the group images feature and just make that into one logo. Greetings, Charlie. So what happens if you take a look, well, you can't actually see it because my camera is blocking it. I'm gonna raise my camera up real quick. But if you take a look at the bottom left, well, right hand of the screen, that's your memory, so to speak. That's how much you can put onto the call. So if you look at images, it says 6 of 96. That's not the amount of images that you can put on the call. That's the amount of memory for the images that you put on the call. So basically I'm at 6 of 96, which is pretty much one image at 512 by 512, which is the one that I just put on. So you will notice here when I go to flags and add the Italian flag here, that 6 just turned into a 12. So that's basically like a number of, it's kind of like a hard drive. Like when you get past a certain amount of storage space, you can't put anything else into your flash drive. Same thing here. When you get past 96, you can't put any more images onto the call. So to save space, most of the time, when I have something that has a lot of elements to it, I'll just put it together as one image, and that'll save me 2 extra images, basically. Unfortunately, it doesn't work as well as it should when it comes to tattoos. Those ones, you're better off just putting them one by one. And just kind of creating your layout as best as you can in your graphics design program, whether that's GIMP or Photoshop or whatever it is.
It's danger time.
Luckily, Primo doesn't use any tattoos. So that means the appearance is going to be very quick for me to recreate. Yep. Welcome, jacket. I think I want to actually put that PV logo on the back side too here. So we're gonna change the layout just a little bit here. So we'll put that on the side. And give us just enough room to put this logo on that back stripe as well. Just to be kind of uniform. Even in more simpler designs, I like to use as much as possible just to make it pop. Alright. Tights are done. Now, you get the leg straps. I think they're in generic now, or I just have to search them out. Looking for those Cesaro straps. They are knee pads, right? Yeah, they are. Second color, make that yellow. Copy. Thank you, sweet. That kind of sucks about losing your cause, though. I actually had some loser on Instagram comment on a comment that I had made about the instability of the game, and he was saying something like, "Oh, I remember a time when we didn't have these type of things, so nobody had to bitch about them. We just played the game and that was it." And I'm like, well, those times we don't have anymore, and yeah. So now we are going to talk about this. What's your point? Like, some people just look to have arguments for the sake of arguing. Pathetic human beings. Do you add custom face textures? Yeah. It's on there. I had actually taken the liberties beforehand to do my Photoshop touch-ups on his face texture. See, the idea for me is that I want my face textures to look like they're not face textures. As in, they fit seamlessly onto the car model to the point where you don't know it's a texture. That involves a lot of color correction and adjustments, trial and error. Yeah, some people out there just don't have anything else better to do with their lives but doom scroll online and try to find arguments with people. I want to see how this looks. These boots have like a really old school look to them. And that's kind of the aesthetic that Primo has. So let's see how this comes off. One can only hope. We're going to put the PV logo where the Ali logo was. I'm kind of glad they left Muhammad Ali's call parts in the game, even though he's not in the game this year. Looking very old school. Just gotta give him his wristbands and finger tape. Is he? I don't know. I don't pay attention to the main roster. Yeah. Looking at the finished product here. I think I'll go with the change of cosmetics with the hair and stuff like that. Pretty much. Yeah, Sweet, he is pretty much like an old school kind of a mix of technical wrestling and powerhouse. Like, once again, there is a backstory behind Primo and a few other characters who I will be recreating in the coming weeks. Let me see if I can find what his finishers are. Yeah, there it is. So his finishers is the Burning Hammer and the Arm Trap Crossface. But Primo is a student of an old school Greek grappler by the name of Otto Marstorius that myself and my brother had developed. He's got 2 sons and 1 daughter, that being Legionarius, who is one of my creations, Angelus, another one, who formerly went by the name of Orion, the God King, and Olympia Marstorius. And so he's the one out of them that isn't part of the family, but Marstorius has a school called the Praetoriate, basically. So it's kind of like the European equivalent, well, one of the European equivalents of my school of hardcore that Riot is the founder of, that has produced the likes of John Payne, Jason Jones, Christian Phoenix, Double XL, etc. If I can pull up the collage that I had made before. Give me 1 second here. PT. Schools. There it is. All right. So yeah, these are the schools unofficially that exist in my and my brother's core universe, so to speak. Now, in hindsight, I could probably also add the Dorbura Academy on here, because there's a couple of people who wanted to make like student characters based off of that, and I've actually thought of doing that myself too, which I might actually do, like at least 1 male and 1 female. But anyway, main one of course is the School of Hardcore. That's the school that Riot had founded that I was just talking about. That's the primary. Then you have the Firehouse Gym on the side here, Firehouse Wrestling Gym. That's the school that was founded by the Fireheart family, Simon Fireheart, Heather Fireheart, and so on. So, School of Hardcore is in New York. Firehouse Gym is out west in San Francisco. So then you have the Praetoriate down here, which is the school of Otto Marstorius, who I just explained the family, Angelus, Legionarius, Olympia, Marstorius, and Primo. Then in London, you have the Windsor Academy, the Iron Lords, which was founded by one of my brother's characters, Alex Windsor. Sir Alex Windsor, but now we call him Lord Alex Windsor, aka the Iron Lord, which is a reference to the Iron Lords from Destiny 2. We even used their logos, kind of I did with the axes and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's the London branch, if you will. So he has his son Ainsley Windsor, who I will create, and Alexis Windsor, who I've already created, because she's on Community Creations. You can find her. So then you have the Togo Dojo in Japan, which was founded by Yoshi Togo. And that's pretty much like the Young Lions program in New Japan. Same thing, same idea pretty much. So Aki-san, one of my creations, Johnny Tama, and Sydney Stryker are the three most, I guess you could say, famous students from that school, even though there are others, obviously. Then there's Katana, which was founded by Yoshi Togo's rival Victory Musashi. Now he doesn't actually, I still haven't figured out what I'm doing with this, because at the present moment he's not involved with Katana. Katana right now is Jung Suzuki, Tane Tua, and Duke Morrow's 3-man team. I'm going to be adding a fourth person. I'll leave it a surprise who that fourth person is going to be. But I still count this as a school because in its origins, Victory Musashi had Neo Sawada in it. Another character I made, Ryoichi Kowaku, and Takashi Kenshin. And that was the team, basically. That was when they were Team Katana. That was before Bullet Club became a thing. So then I had it so that Jung Suzuki took over. Oh yeah, Kevin Lassiter also was a member of Katana. That was when I kind of transitioned from Team Katana to making Katana into my version of Bullet Club, which is what they are now, pretty much. And then last but not least, there's Lion's Pride, which was the school, more like a team than a school, but I still count it as a school, that was founded by Magnus von Schwartz, which is kind of like the Praetorian, except he takes a more, hybrid approach to it. Whereas Marstorius' style is more rooted in traditional, old school catch wrestling, Lion's Pride is more about the athletics and stuff like that. MMA, pancras, that type of thing. So you got Magnus, you have Jesse Risen, you have Aurora Cellini, you had Rob Kozmowski, but he's since betrayed them and joined the ranks of Jackie Jourdain Jr., but I am going to be replacing him with someone else, of which I won't say because I want that to be kind of a surprise. But pretty much in terms of Lion's Pride and Katana, I'm going to be adding a fourth member to both of those teams that are both going to be characters that my brother had named. So there you go. That's the lore. And like I said, I'm gonna add the Darbura Academy of Combat Arts to this as well, because it literally is a school, but I am also going to be creating characters that originate from the Darbura Academy, aside from Kamiko Kobayashi and Alexia Leone. So yeah. Now let's finalize this guy. I'll work on an entrance attire afterwards. I just want to save it to make sure that the game doesn't crash on me and I have to do it over again, because I'm lucky enough that he doesn't use a whole lot of assets. But still, I don't want to have to start the process over again. There actually is a pretty decent amount of, I guess you could call them sort of mixed martial arts moves, or just various martial arts moves, like striking moves and such like that, because I have quite a few dedicated striker type characters that I've created that are pretty faithful to not just being grapplers. Yeah. Once the game loads, I'll show you which ones specifically. Most of them are pretty much just modified versions of movesets that I just downloaded from community creations. So they're not necessarily going to be 100% original movesets, but oops, wrong one. Let's see. Well, Brian Yang, for one. Just recently uploaded him, so check that out. Hunter Hawk is another one. I already said in the last stream I'm going to kind of build a rivalry between those two, kind of similar to Chuck Norris versus Bruce Lee in Return of the Dragon, because they kind of resemble both of them there. So yeah. Who else? Then there's Kaede Kurosawa. Yeah, that's self-explanatory right there. Sonia Robbins also is another one. Both Tsukinobu and Tadako Togo use a lot of martial arts in their movesets. And Vasily Rasputin over here, who is based off of Yuri Boyka from the Undisputed movie. So yeah, he's gonna use a lot of martial arts. But before I get back to Primo though, I just gotta show you this here, because I haven't finished it, but I gotta show you the first steps, pretty much. So in the last stream, I went back and was watching some old entrance videos of my cause, and one of them was the I think it was 2K17 version of Cyrus the Entertainer, and I decided I wanted to try to create kind of like a throwback attire for him that looked like that. So I did actually find the hairstyle that has kind of like an afro look to it, but you could use a headband too. It's not as much hair, unfortunately, but you just say he tied it back. He's using cornrows or something like that, so it doesn't look as much. But yeah, so we got the headband there, and then we got the newly decorated kick pad boot combination using Kofi Kingston's old school attire, and then we went with white instead of the yellow that I had going. Whoops. I also want to show y'all the ring gear, the entrance gear, because it is also kind of a callback to the old entrance gear that I had on that version of Cyrus. So we got the shirt. I did find the big old chains, the Rampage chains. The problem is they don't look as metallic. That's 2K's fault, because the metallic finish doesn't look as metallic as it did in previous games, but whatever. We're done complaining about 2K. But yeah, that's my Cyrus throwback attire that I will be uploading soon. I'm just probably going to add some of that same elements to the second attire, the boots specifically, but that's coming soon. Just wanted to show that off real quick. What's this question? What are your thoughts on Penta being in WWE? So far, so good. I say that with it only being one match he has in the books, but I said this in a previous stream too. Expect Penta to be heavily nerfed. He's not going to be doing nearly the same amount of stuff that he has done in Lucha Underground and AEW because they don't want him making other wrestlers look bad. Good on them having him have a debut match against someone like Chad Gable who can keep up with him. But not everybody in WWE is going to be able to keep up with him. And last but most certainly not least, anything less than him being a world champion within the next year or 2 years of him being in the WWE is a waste. So we're going to keep score for the next 6 months. And if he doesn't have at least a mid-card championship by then, I don't want to hear any of the WWE fanboys saying, oh, they're treating him a whole lot better than he was in AEW. We shall see. And that's what I have to say about Pentagram. How many characters am I doing? Primo and possibly Timoa Mamula, because I have all of their assets already uploaded. Yeah, we'll go with that, boys. When in Rome, do what the Romans do. Except don't do what Primo does. That'll get you probably arrested. Possibly deported. Alright, we're gonna give him the quintessential warm-up jacket. No frills. Well, it doesn't really matter what color that logo is because we're about to just cover it up anyway. I might have to double up here. Another little pro trick for you guys out there, which might actually be relevant in the next game because, again, I highly doubt they're changing any of this. But, if you want to get rid of the textures on specific clothing parts, then what you would do is you match the color and material of the clothing and whatever logo it is you want, and you emboss it, and that basically makes that whole thing disappear. So now I'll change the material of a jacket to cloth, and as you can see, the color and the material all match except for the shape, but that doesn't matter because we're covering that shape now with the logo. You'll still see some traces of it, but it's alright. It works on some things better than it does on others, but you'll barely notice it because you're not going to be close up to the jacket. Greetings, AC. Yeah, just using my off day to work on some more stuff. As you can see, Primo's looking a little different from Oz's last version. We cleaned him up a little bit.
In the depths of darkest night, a flicker of light ignites. A weary soul, lost and torn. Rebirth.
I think I like that pose better. He's all business. Alright. Let's finalize attire 1 before we go in and do our color swaps. Now, I'm kind of thinking right now what his moveset base is going to be. Do I want it to be more like Gunther? Or do I want it to be more like Diamond Mine, the Creed brothers? I think Gunther will probably be better because he has more of a traditional, old school style.
One of the most amazing machines on Earth.
Yeah, tattoos are always going to be the most complicated part of core design, because the main thing is that you don't want to be using tattoos that other people are using. And I forgot to name him in all caps. Something big just flew over outside. Casted a whole shadow for a second. Okay, so attire number 2 he had was red with white, kind of like the a flip of the Italian flag colors. Red with white and green accents. So we got to keep to that. I'll just have to create a second version of the PV logo with red, or maybe not. We'll see. Thank you, Brandon. Thanks for stopping in. Enjoy the rest of your workday as best as you can, considering it is work. So yeah. We can afford to change some things up here. Cool. Days off are nice. I wish we had more of them. Yeah, the only thing you need to remember as far as tattoo color is concerned, AC, is that no white. That's it. Anything but white. You know what? We can keep the boots black. Let me just see how they look as white. Actually, I do kind of like the white too. You know what this look reminds me of? There was a guy in WWE during the late Golden Age era. Like right before Hogan and all of them left from WWE to WCW. His name was Salvatore Sincere. Italian wrestler. He was really, really popular. He was like really over with the crowd, but of course, as was most of the case, anything with Hogan involved, all he had to say was, "That's not going to work for me, brother," and he kind of fell off the face of the earth. I think I like how this is coming out here. There's a lot of different colors going on, which is nice. Again, like even with simpler designs like this, you're able to make things pop a little bit more just by having some variations in things. So yeah. trim his jackets. Let's go right over it. I just want to add a flag to the back there. Do I want to make him a technician or powerhouse? Technician. Alright. And now for the entrance, which I think I'm probably going to go full Gunther on. We'll see how it looks. Okay. Only 10 more. Yeah, you'll get that done in no time. Yeah, Gunther will work. Okay, tell us how you really feel.
So pathetic! We don't care!
These people don't know a refined athlete when they see it. See how the belt looks on the jacket. Okay, we'll take it. That might be too much red. Sounds like you got a lot of work to do. Well, we shouldn't call it work, but yeah, you get the idea. I like it. Yeah, you gotta have the, you gotta be in the mood for it, so to speak. Matthew, you're more than welcome to go find something else to do with yourself. Like touch grass. Okay, I would love to use this one, except it's not the right flag. Like, the Mexican flag and the Italian flag use the same colors, except the banners are different. Like, if it was the other way around, then yeah, I could use it.
Nobody likes
First official troll on the channel, by the way. Amazing that people actually, actually do that with their lives. Am I making the belts? Yeah. Yeah. You just gotta get around to them. Maybe I'll use this one. And see, the thing with the banners and stuff like that, I prefer to use the ones that don't use or have the names of the wrestlers on them. And that's tricky. Should probably just make a list of them so I don't have to do this every time. But I do like Trish's, so I guess we'll use that one. Let's look at dimensions. Looking good. I don't think he cares that nobody likes him. I'm satisfied. I think Oz would be proud of that interpretation. Now for the moves. This one's going to be pretty quick. I'm just going to use Gunther as the base and do some tweaks. Yeah, that would be nice. But 2K doesn't know how to do that stuff. Like actually go into the code and find out how stuff works. We haven't had to do that since NFL 2K. Not custom. Taunts were easy. Let's go back to what the moves were. Burning Hammer 2 and arm trapped crossface. So many moves. I gotta get rid of some of these. Question is, from what position? I like that one. Do I want to give him an additional one, though? He's got one from behind, he's got one from the front. Let me give him one from the ground. Yeah. There we go. I forgot to look at his signatures. Suplex C and half Nelson choke suplex. Yeah. The Monstoriouses, they do like their suplexes. Do I have that? fine to me. Oh, yeah. Union King, yes, he will be recreated. As a matter of fact, I had already kind of worked on the schematic for him in 2K23. Union King is probably going to be one of the biggest transformations of a car from one year to the next that I've ever done. Like, he's still going to look like himself to an extent, but there's going to be some pretty dramatic cosmetic changes, and in his moveset as well, he's going to be a little different. Well, not a little different, a lot different. Because, as I've mentioned plenty of times already, I'm pushing my narrative story with the XWA ahead 1 year. So in that 1 year, things are going to have changed a lot for some people compared to others. So, yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Like, there will be some facial hair and tattoos and stuff like that. There's a gentleman on social media who goes by the name of Ashley Kane. If you look him up on Instagram, that's basically going to be the base to this transformation of Union King, pretty much. Yes. To the Destiny player in the chat as well, Bungie just, I guess, put out some posts to talk about new aspects and stuff like that they're adding to Destiny 2, and I'm just looking at one right here. For the hunter, targets will create a cloud of smoke that grants your fire team invisibility when passing through it. It's called On the Prowl. That's probably a void aspect. They're not going to put that on prismatic, because then who would use void? But yeah, we're going to have to look at their page to see what else. They're adding new stuff in Heresy. A lot of new stuff. What do we got here? One new for each, I guess. For Titan, cast your Titan class ability to grant stacks of bolt charge to you and nearby enemies. While near your barricade, you and allies gain stacks of bolt charge over time, and weapons can discharge max bolt charge. So that's going to be a striker aspect. It's called Storm's Keep. And for warlocks, defeat combatants as a warlock with kinetic weapons, arc or arc abilities. So this will be a Stormcaller aspect. To charge up an arc turret. You're getting a fucking arc turret, AC. Then deploy it in an ionic sentry that chains lightning between nearby combatants. It's called Ionic Sentry. You're getting an arc turret. Okay. Warlocks were OP already. That's going to be fun. But yeah, that's probably just going to be on Stormcaller and not Prismatic. So, yeah. They're putting those on the light subclasses, because obviously they need people to play light subclasses more, because everybody's been using Prismatic since the final shape. Except me, of course, because I'm different. But yeah, yeah, Gunther's moveset is pretty good actually. It's perfect. It's got that combination of traditionalism with brutality, and I like it. Let's stick with that. Time to put him in a test match and see how he does. We're going to have a couple of big boys going up against each other here. So anybody who's looking for athletic flippy shit might want to change the channel right now. Thank you, Derek. Well, I wouldn't say the best. I'll be fine with just calling myself really, really good at what I do.
The WWE Universe exploded!
Let me pause the music real quick.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 296 pounds.
Guys, this match has the potential to completely change the WWE landscape, and it's because of this level of talent involved.
I seem to be getting a lot of feedback in my ear from the sound, like a crackling noise. If you guys are hearing that, I apologize because I'm not optimized for that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Normally when I'm running matches, I'm not streaming at the same time.
Doesn't matter where or when he's competing, this guy just wants to fight, and he's about to get one.
No, Odell's not part of a tag team. I do have him in a faction, however, that'll be coming into the XWA called the Old Blood, which is comprised of 4 different people who are part of the EFED era of the XWA before I made the XWA into a cross show.
We are about to see something good.
Oh, hello, Ricky. Good afternoon. Or
And his opponent from Rome, Italy, weighing in at 288 pounds, the Athletes!
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire landscape here.
I'm going to need to change that nameplate placement. Assuming you can even do that.
Oh, this person, come on! Oh! You're going nowhere!
He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
Yeah. I like the result. He came out looking very nice.
We've got one of the most outspoken superstars on the roster in the ring right now.
Yeah, he's made it very clear what his intentions are and that no one is going to stop him.
They might be intentions, but only time will tell if he's a man of his word.
And he is up against someone who is determined to get the win here no matter what.
As both men should be, Saxton. If you're not trying to win, you're not trying. Period.
Tossed into the turnbuckle.
Oh, saw it coming. Drop kick. And a kick. He's turning the tables.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
Just a perfect mix of pure power
Sure, why not
and
do it
bad
again?
intentions.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Caught with that sharp elbow. Got his opponent in hand. Suplex.
Here he goes for the win. Early kick out, referee right on top of the action.
I think this ref might be a little slow on the count.
Elbow on the spot. Elbow drop.
Clothesline, cover. And he manages to kick out at one.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Oh, right in the face. Look at the height. And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Lighten up the chest.
No, there's no real cadence who they'll be teaming up with.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. And he's able to reverse.
I'll pretty much have all four of them tagging
First.
randomly.
He skirts away, living to fight
However, it
another
needs to be
day.
in the story.
He's taking this to the floor now. Oh, what a counter.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
I will
And now gets tossed into
give
the ring.
that a look, Jesse. Something I consider doing is like looking at other people's
He's
scores
one
on
step ahead there.
creations, but
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly
it's not
studied
something I
game
can
tape ahead of
commit
time.
to, considering the fact that I'm not getting 2K25. So
Gets the
what's the
shoulder.
point?
Wow. What's it going to take?
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Great counter. Attempted clothesline. Into an STO.
These two have been very evenly matched.
Impressive display of power. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Turn the exchange around and swept them.
Oh, right in there. Elbow drop on target.
He's not letting him get up. Missed it.
Clothesline knocked down. Here we go. Comeback time.
This superstar's on fire. Pace begins to quicken.
Unbelievable. Plants them. Oh. Look at this. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
Yeah, this match is in his favor now.
Look at this. He just tossed a leg.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
And set right into the corner. Oh, had that well scouted.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
Scott's doing a lot of countering. Huh?
Tough position to be caught in here.
That's how you establish dominance.
Gets him with the counter.
He finally creates some more offense for himself.
He weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own. Boom!
Way to no-sell.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam. Taking this to the floor. And he gets set back into the ring.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission.
He gets out. Perhaps some renewed life in him now. What a drop kick.
Ooh, sharp kick.
I'm going to change that drop kick. And then have a clothesline.
And another.
Just toying with their opponent right now. Having fun at their expense.
Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect. Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
From the top. Nobody home on that.
Destroy that.
Counters. This could be an opportunity.
Oh, short arm chopped.
Way to hang on.
He's got the answer for that one.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Ref got in the way that time.
Held in a perilous position.
Put down face first.
He may be in a bad way here.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes themselves to.
And now the pressure's mounting on him.
Yeah, he's got to surmount this storm coming at him.
Able to interrupt the attack. Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark. And we see him take yet another shot to the body.
Suplex. Whip back into the ring.
The
Oh,
double
the
S,
referee, the unfortunate victim of that hit.
Yeah, that can't be good.
He's returning fire.
Boom, running STO plants.
Nicely done.
Come on, Charles, get up.
Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect.
This would be the opportunity for
Another reversal.
Primo to go
Eye
use
for
a
an
chair.
eye.
Oh, burning
Hoist
hammer.
it up.
All he has to do is capitalize.
2 count.
Oh, kick out at 2.
Somehow, someway, escapes defeat.
Still alive. Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Torture rack.
Isn't enough to secure the victory.
Cover. 1, 2. No, he beats the count.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can. These are the from way up.
Good Lord, taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
He steps foot in the ring again.
He wants even more out of it.
Okay, consider that a harsh lesson. On the throat in the corner.
How humiliating. Oh, complete deadlift. This is incredible.
Gut wrench.
Carefully measured knee strikes.
Lifting with these knee strikes.
Oh, running elbow drop on target. Quick thinking pays off. Clothesline.
That was a nice sequence.
Catches a punch.
Yeah. Warlocks are getting the best aspect of the three, in my opinion.
Vicious stomps to the
Like the
hand.
Hunter one, it really doesn't have much utility. It's just another way to make other people invisible. But we already have ways of making people invisible as hunters. The problem is, invisibility doesn't do anything really, except in PvP.
Boom, right to the body. Getting tossed around. He just keeps dealing out punishment with every move. The advantage is squarely in his corner.
Neither one of these men are showing any signs of staying down.
Yeah, but it can't last much longer at this pace. Boom. And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
This has
Use the
been
elbow to disrupt that
a
attack.
classic old school style wrestling
There's the
match
pile driver.
between two big hosses. Like I said, no flashiness, no athleticism, just straight up
He is revving
power.
up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Yeah, I knew that. I don't think they're going to add anything else to Prismatic, to be honest with you, because those kits are already too
And he
strong
slides
as it
him back to the
is.
mat.
Look at it.
Really?
He gets what he deserves for all that gloating.
Yeah, he does. They shouldn't have taunted Primo. Why did you do that? That's the AI making a mistake right there.
There's 2. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
Primo's arrogance got the better of him.
You cannot say they didn't give it their all and then some to achieve this victory.
To quote a pair of awesome scholars, in life, there are winners and there are losers. We are looking at a winner right now.
But he's a heel, so that's what they do. Good match, though. amazing match, even. Definitely play to their styles, but there is some flaws that can possibly be alleviated. Namely that drop kick. It's too high priority. Let's from that one instead. He does kind of have a Orndorff look to him. I think it's the tan. It's probably the tan. But the base for Odell is Michael O'Hearn. Perhaps you've heard of him. He is Titan in the American Gladiators reboot. He was also Michael Odell in Battle Dome way, way back in the 90s, which was like a bootleg version of American Gladiators. But his base is Lex Luger. But Paul Orndorff was kind of like Lex Luger when you think about it. He was, you know, strong, power type wrestler. Let's do another tester. This time we are going to put him against somebody with a different style. And I haven't run too many matches with Chad too, so see how that goes. All right then, CM, thanks for stopping in. Hands are getting sore right now.
Things are about to get good.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Rome, Italy, weighing in at 288 pounds, the Athlete!
Looking out at the countless members of the WWE Universe in attendance, they are all here because of matches like this one.
Okay. Sounds like he's from Brooklyn.
This match has everyone backstage buzzing. He is an exciting competitor to watch.
All right, I love this guy.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 228 pounds, Champ.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
Let's go! Go! Gonna do it!
Yeah, he won't do it.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
Alright, and here we have the stronger opponent versus the much faster.
And here we have a superstar who's been grinding his teeth at the Performance Center as of late.
Yeah, a consistent work ethic is what you're talking about, Michael. He's not someone who will rest on his laurels.
He never has been, and that dedication is what puts him in position to win tonight.
And he's taking on someone who acts like he has nothing to lose. I don't care who you are, taking on an opponent with that mindset is always dangerous.
He manages to escape it.
Great wherewithal on the counter.
Ducking out of trouble.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out. Great hip toss.
Kick. Nasty kick.
Big forearm. And here comes the pitch.
Set up for the ripcord lariat. Fighting back with a counter. On the leg sweeping. Now into the octave. He's in deep, deep trouble here. Well, maybe not. Able to slip out of things, and a couple of them. Hands right to the mouth. Makes him pay with a counter. Rock kick.
Oh, the DDT.
Shot to the chest.
No, 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 no.
Oh, on the apron. Striking with a knee. Oh, just turn that around.
to the back of the neck. Scottish sickle.
Ooh, saw it coming.
It's cinched in. Looking to free the arm and does just that. Drop kick. Hits the mark.
He's feeling. Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing puzzle.
And a kick out.
Not even close.
Ah, claw to the face. Ripping at the eyes. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport. He takes control.
Climbing up top, he's got big up high. Look out below! Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Great strength being shown here. Uh-oh, this is going to be ugly, guys. Look out! Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Great counter. Being carried around with ease.
Piercing the throat.
Oh, he retaliates.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Clothesline. Getting back into the ring.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be a... Looking to free the arm and does just that.
German suplex. Oh, stomping away. He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
And hanging tough, but beginning to show some wear and tear. Might want to think about picking up the pace a bit.
Getting carried around. Bad spot to be in.
Primo is definitely establishing the power advantage right now.
Looking to lock it in. Locked him up. Uh-oh. I think he's going to tap out. Maybe not.
I gotta find a way to set my submissions to last longer.
Oh, the DDT!
Unless you want the slaughters there.
Ref caught the front of that.
Get ready, Saxton. You might be the replacement.
Okay, how does a ref fall from that? I don't know.
I am afraid of what we are about to see. Spiked into the ring apron. And you can tell there are cruel intentions in mind right now. Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me? Back of his neck.
And he's getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
He is getting fired up here. And he needed that badly.
Could be what he needed to ignite a rally.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Whack!
Oh, God.
These two trading one blow after another.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Lining it up. Spear. Leave the nightlight on for him. It's over.
Two. He kicks out somehow.
His opponent thought he had it in the bag for sure.
This is when you have to switch game plans. You can't let yourself get discouraged.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. And he can't defend any offense coming his way.
Just a steady dose of punishment on display.
We are seeing the will to win from these men. Not an ounce of quit in them.
The struggle to gain power has switched hands multiple times. It's been a seat.
Okay, he hits this one. Not this time.
He's been placed in the corner now, and that was a well-executed attack.
To the back of the neck. Scottish sickle.
That was an impressive sequence right there.
DDT! Planet.
More no cells than a Will Ospreay match.
Knew what was coming there.
Snapmare takedown.
Oh my, single leg drop kick.
And that's going to lower his chances as this match goes on.
Terrible predicament for him to be in at this stage.
And he's able to counter.
Look at this, just what a barrage of stomps.
To the outside.
This could get wild.
Oh, short arm chop. Way to hang on. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He moves just in time.
Oh, the DDT!
Time to get back in the ring, boys.
Well, kicks like that are less about injury, more about insult. Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect.
And now thrown back into the ring.
To the back of the neck. Scottish sickle.
Goodness, counters into a brutal clubbing blow. Drop kick.
Great athleticism. What a raucous crowd here tonight. Oh, this is a great move. The patella drop brainbuster for the win. 2. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less? Lining it up. Spear.
How do you come back from that?
You don't. This one's over.
And they're
No, it's
still in
not.
this.
No telling how much surviving that will cost, though.
I don't know how someone kicks out of that. I don't know how you can still be standing.
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail.
This building is rocking right now. From the heavens, splash from the top. Up and down, what a gourd buster.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Incredible athleticism. He has been here before, and he knows what he needs to do. Ooh. Going up top.
Getting up, but doesn't have a clue what's coming at him.
So it's kind of taking over.
Watch out.
Good defense.
I just jinxed it by
With the
saying
knee
something.
drop.
So precise.
Stomping. Ouch. He steers clear of contact.
And the brunt of these attacks are focused above the shoulder.
It's a very effective and vulnerable spot to target.
Kick right to the gut.
Clearly waiting for that.
Strong kick.
My goodness.
Turning the tables there.
Fought off with an elbow.
Re-entering the ring now. Devastating kick.
You waited for that one.
He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout.
Snap power slam. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
this is going to run it
Finally ends it,
over.
and all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now.
Oh, boy.
Here is your winner, champ.
That came out of nowhere.
And an unexpectedly quick end to this match.
Clever is really the only word that can describe that victory.
However you want to describe it, it certainly worked.
Yeah. Interesting way to finish. It is what it is, right, kids? All right. 2.5 hours in. Probably going to take a intermission, get something to eat, and maybe come back on later. We shall see. If not, I'll definitely be back on tomorrow night because I'm off on Saturday. So next, I will be working on Momula, and we'll see what else is on the list. But for now, we are out of here. Like last year, I'll see if I get back on to later. Everybody have a good remainder of your afternoon or evening otherwise.